Good morning! It's Thursday morning and this is the run up to Mother's Day now. Nearly all the flowers are in now and prepped. I had 2 helpers yesterday, shall I say 3, my husband, and my team is Robin and Karen, our lovely Karen, who helps us a lot as well. So yeah, this is now it, and I've got tons and tons of orders, and I start today for some deliveries already who like to have the Mother's Day bouquets early. So today I'm making a vintage bouquet, vintage purples, as she loved the one I done the other day. So yeah, let's get a start on. And the start of the show today is the gorgeous lilac wanda, which would be where on the chart. I can't see it right away. Lilac wanda. I haven't got time to look now, but I will have a look later. There we are. So we have these, a bit of green bell, the darling clematis who dangle in all directions. They are so lovely. Lysimachia, or Veronica in the common name. And the gorgeous thistle. I think the Americans call it sea holly. So every country is a little bit different with how they name their flowers, the common name. And I've got no purple, but I will take that soft pink as cherubras. I also decided against Gypsophilia as to keep it a bit more turned down with the light purples. I do though have Pastrania, I love them, super gorgeous. So my body is holding up so far with all the Mother's Day preparations, which is quite amazing, as I haven't really recovered from Valentine's Day, and I get like a tennis arm from making bouquets. But if you're a florist, for sure you would know that it is going into your joints and things. Brilliant. And my cat has just joined us. Mo, you gonna say hello? No? I think you want to go and sit on the boiler, don't you? That's what you want, and I'm in the way. Always my cats are bombing into my videos. I know you want tickles, Mono. Or they like drinking out of my vases. But you gotta love them. Some more thistles. Thistles are very, very expensive. And she's on the boiler up there. You are. You happy up there now? Oh yes, okay. Have a lovely day up there. Won't see you till this afternoon, I guess. So thistles are quite expensive, especially in length. So I'm not buying longer than 40 to 50 centimeters. Otherwise, they really cost an arm and a leg. And for like normal size bouquets, that's just too expensive. Or your bouquet just becomes not very large for the same amount. Now what I do have as well is, of course, you probably guessed it, the gorgeous Alstros. I love them, as you know. I can see there is one I need to clip off because they are quite delicate, so you always check if all your petals are perfectly intact. This one has to come off as well. Otherwise it will just go limp in the bouquet, and we don't want that. And I decided I'm going to use my home dyed carnations. So this was a double dip. It's pretty crazy, look at that, like my hair. This will look quite special in this bouquet. Another double dip here, slight different color. That was light purple, but this has got to come in here. That is gonna make it look fantastic. My children are still at home today as well. It's teacher strike. So I've got 3 children who are somewhere in the house. One is homeschooling, the other one's got a friend come over. I guess my oldest one is going to the gym and has to hoover as I'm busy. My children always kind of had to help in the household, even before floristry. Had to do little jobs. I think that's fair, especially to grow up in life, that you understand what it means to have little jobs and how to do the household. Right, another clematis. Just trying to find the one I want here. Yeah, I cut that one in half. It's quite long, so I shortened the stem. They're lovely for wedding bouquets, of course, as well. I'm not convinced in them at all in sprays in Oasis, I have to say. I've done a few coffin sprays when I thought I do the finishing touch with them. And I just put like 7 clematis in there in the evening, ready for delivery the next morning, and they just collapsed. They didn't do well at all. So I've learned my lesson, oopsie daisy, that yeah, I don't really put clematis in Oasis. Now, they're so vintage, so cool. I love them. That's the Lilac Wonder from Deco Fresh. Looking forward to meet Deco Fresh and all the roses again when we go to Holland, to our Holland trip in the spring. It was well overdue. We actually booked one just before the pandemic started. And then of course we couldn't go. I like to be in close contact with the growers, the producers. I think it's a nice thing to do. There you go. Here I can see has one broken off. That will come off. We don't want that there. It's coming on lovely, isn't it? I like it a lot. Bit more thistles. So the way I run my Mother's Day or any big day, so my biggest day is Mother's Day, my second biggest day is Valentine's, and then it's Christmas. And if I have bouquet orders, I will always do so. All today I will be making tomorrow pickup bouquets. So everyone who picks their bouquet up on a Friday, they are going to be done this evening. And then I have them all ready in the morning. So tomorrow I'm going to do all bouquets for Saturday morning pickup. And like that, I'm in control of how much I can do and how much I manage still to take on. And I've done this system since always, and it works very well. And even I can take on late people who call up Friday evening, Saturday morning. I still manage to do their orders. It has not happened yet in my 9 years that I had to turn people down and said, sorry, you've got to go elsewhere. And even in my top years, when I did like 120 hand-tied bouquets. So yeah, it's a good system. That's how I like to work it. There we are. I think that's very pretty, very pretty. Even without gypsophilia, that is very pretty. Just finish it off now. And then I gotta go back on track and do all the shop bunches for Swavesy. That is the shop in the next village. sells groceries, and I put my flowers in there. Shop bunches, as you've seen maybe in posting sometimes. Right, which one do I want here? This one. And those range from £12.50 up to £17-20. Fabulous, I'm very happy with that. That is certainly vintage, cool, wild, gorgeous, love it. Right, snip, snip, snip. And again, I'll show you quickly the scissors I'm using just to snip the bottom is these, and then my Swiss knife. Now have I lost the end of the string? No. Poly twine. Again, in a bigger bouquet, I like to take the string double. It just gives you a bit more width and less chance of squashing stems. So you got to do this fairly tight, because you don't want the stems slipping around, and no foliage under that binding area at all. And then you tie it. Go. There. Pop it tight in a spiral, and here is the bouquet. I'm very happy with that. So I'll show you a little later also how to wrap them, as some people have asked how to wrap them, but I haven't got the time now, but I will get back to that. And I'll see you soon, and I wish you all a fantastic run up to Mother's Day if you're a florist, and otherwise for all the others, just have a nice week, and see you soon again. Bye bye, love you lots.